Did you know Gillian Anderson, yes, Scully from the X-Files, had hypnosis for panic attacks? Stick around, find out more. Live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian David Phillips, and this is Tuesday, so that's Hypno News. And in the news right now, actress Gillian Anderson had hypnotherapy before returning to the stage this year because she was suffering panic attacks brought on by a fear of forgetting her lines. Now, as many of you know, I'm a thespian. Oh, he's such a thespian. That is my bachelor's or undergraduate degrees in communication and theater, speech and drama. My master's degree is in communication and theater, specializing in acting and directing and Shakespeare. And my doctorate, while it's in comparative literature, my dissertation was in interactive drama. I've been in hundreds of plays, and I've advised quite a few at the university level as well. So I know a thing or two about forgetting your lines. In fact, the first time I had a major role, I forgot a lot of lines in performance. That taught me a valuable lesson. Learn your damn lines, dude! And I didn't have that problem ever again. Some people have a panic about it. They do worry about it. Because you know what? If you've been a television or film actor, you get fed lines. There's just little short bits, unless of course it's in one of those long monologues. But for the most part, you don't have to worry about standing in front of a live audience spouting out 2 hours worth of dialogue. And so it can be very disconcerting if you're not quite up to it. Most actors, at least professionals, the good ones, can handle it, but you still have that worry if you've been rusty or out of it for a bit. So it's understandable that someone like Gillian Anderson felt she might lose her lines. She was a little worried. She's starting to get panic attacks about it, and so she had hypnotherapy before returning to the stage. Now, the 46-year-old actress has won rave reviews for her performance in A Streetcar Named Desire at London's Young Vic, but she sought specialist help before her run started after she began suffering panic attacks brought on by a fear of forgetting her lines. She said, and this is a quote, "I was terrified because I've had panic attacks on stage before, so deciding to do this was a lot of pressure." She's had problems in the past, and she was worried that those problems would repeat. And if you worry about problems, they tend to grow. And hypnosis, honestly, is an appropriate response to that. In fact, Anderson continues, "I went to a couple of different hypnotists to deal with the anxiety because about 6 months before I started, I was already projecting the fear of the future onto really small moments and struggling to even give a thank you speech. I think the combination of hypnotherapy and working my ass off is what made me comfortable with the material, and that meant it hasn't been an issue." Okay, so hypnosis, helping her relax and not deal with the pressure, not have to worry about it so much. Just let that worry go. If you know my garbage can, you can do that. As well as working my ass off. That's right, good actors work their butts off. That's why they have no butts. That's why award shows they're standing up. They have no butts. Oh, they have butts. Some of them have rather nice butts. Some of them have big butts. But either way, they work very hard to get where they are going. And stage acting, honestly, it's a lot more work than film acting, as you're live and you're dealing with memorized material, and it's a lot of it. So has very special circumstances and very special issues unto itself. So it's understandable that Anderson had some issues, particularly since she had issues in the past. In fact, Gillian, who has children from previous relationships, she's suffered panic attacks in the past, so she understood what was happening to her. In fact, the previous panic attacks were so serious they actually caused hallucinations. In Stylist magazine, Anderson said, "There was a period of time when I was pregnant with my daughter where I started having panic attacks, and they pretty much happened every day for well over a year. And it was absolute hell, like hallucinatory, really bad." She had serious panic attacks, but the hypnosis helped. And she's won accolades in her role in A Streetcar Named Desire, which is no easy play. In fact, the difficulty of the play and the importance of the performance probably added to the pressure. But as you can clearly see, she got through it, and hypnosis helps. It can do wonders for things like panic attacks. In fact, there are some processes that are rather quick for many people to help them deal with these sort of issues. Go figure. I hope this has been helpful. Please remember to click subscribe so that you can get noticed when we have new videos of this type, or other videos as well. Join us on Tuesdays when we have news from the hypnosis community as well as rants. Sometimes I rant. Wednesdays, well, that's question time. That's when I answer your questions. So be sure to comment and let us know your thoughts and questions, and maybe I'll make a video of your question. Thursdays, well, that's a special day. That's trance time. That's when I guide you through a trance experience. Enough talking about trance, let's do some! Once a month, I have a webinar or lecture or something along those lines, which is a bit longer and interactive. Be sure to check out our web pages so you can know when we have something along those lines coming up soon that you can participate in. And if you attend the live webinar, that is, you're there with us, it's interactive, so you can ask questions and make comments right then. Most importantly, click subscribe. Be sure to like the video as well, and comment and give us your suggestions and all that good stuff. And most importantly, right now, this is Dr. Brian David Phillips saying, live trance and prosper. Bye-bye.